Hey guys, so let me just give you the lowdown of all that's happened. I had to re-film this video. I explained why my hair is like this. I'm getting ready to go to movie night with my mom and her best friend. I love movie night. We watch scary movies at my mom's best friend's house. We stay up all night. It's pretty fun. So you guys are gonna be like, why are you putting on makeup? What's your deal? Well, it's raining outside. There's nothing else better for me to do, and I promised a foundation routine, so you gonna see it. My hair's in a mess because I haven't done it yet. I do my makeup before I do my hair. There's a weird shadow on my face, which, let me fix that. Oh, yeah, okay, that's still kind of a weird shadow, but it's better. So I'm doing my makeup before, and I've already taken a wipey and I've cleaned all my extra dirt off that I got on my face while I slept, which I know this sounds really weird, but you'd be surprised. And I put on my acne spot treatment, which is my Murad. I've already moisturized my face. I use 2 moisturizers. I use my Clean and Clear Acne Advantage Oil Control. I don't know, some acne moisturizer, and then I use my Clinique Bare Dramatically Different moisturizing lotion. There we go. And so I'm just going to show you the products that I'm using. So I'm just going to do it kind of like I showed you my palettes last night. So as you can see, my little filming setup, I'm just going to fold that right over just to make this easier so my camera won't fall. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need your primer. Any primer will do. I'm just using the Bare Minerals Prime Time. That's just about it. And then you're going to need your concealer. This is my concealer. This is the Sally Hansen concealer. I cannot remember the name. Hold on. Sally Hansen Fast Fix concealer in the color medium. It's kind of cheap at your drugstore. It's like $7. I'm not quite sure. Then you're going to need your foundation. Mine is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation. Great foundation for starters. Like if you're just starting wearing foundation, great foundation. And it's in medium tan. My camera does not focus very well, so I'm trying to get it to focus, but it's not working. Yeah, not working. Then you're going to need a setting powder, which is, I'm using Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. Then you're going to need your bronzing powder, which I'm using Bare Minerals Warmth, which is an all-over bronzer type thing. It's really good. Just hit my... Then you're only going to need 3 brushes for this whole tutorial. How amazing. First, you're going to need your brush for your bronzer, which I use the smaller brush that comes in the kit. This is the full face brush. Then, one for your foundation and your setting powder. I use the same brush because, you know, that's just how I roll. And this is the full Flawless face brush. And then you're going to need your concealer brush, which I don't use this for my concealer that I showed you guys. You will see that. This is just the Max Coverage Concealer brush. So, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so you start with a clean face like this. I have no makeup on, no mascara, no nothing. I'm just all natural over here. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Bare Minerals Prime Time, which I just showed. And I'll show you about how much I take. Okay. So you just add like an even amount of this to your face and start rubbing in. If you guys can't see, I have some rather bad pimples up on my forehead, so this is just going to show you how good this covers it. So you just have your primer on now. Now you're going to take your concealer. I know you're supposed to put your concealer on over top of your foundation, but this concealer is really creamy and it's really light, so it doesn't really match it does what I want it to. It just look weird if I put it on over my foundation because it's a little on the lighter side. So I just take my finger and apply this. And then you can take some up on your blemishes up here. That looks really off color, but it's not really that bad. It blends very naturally. Now you're going to take your foundation. So what I do is you have to put your foundation in your cap. Well, you don't have to, but I'm just going to show you how you do this. I guess you can see. I don't know if you guys can see. So you take it and then you turn it to the side where you unlock it, and then you hold your cap under and you tap it. You don't want too much coming out, so be very careful. Then you click and dump the rest. I'd advise having a washcloth out while you're doing that because you do not want it to go everywhere. Now taking the fullest face brush that you have that came with the kit, I just put that much foundation for starters. You swirl, tap, and buff. And you have to push down kind of hard. Don't worry about messing up your brush. A little bit of this foundation goes a long way. That's just kind of like the starting base. It's not completely done. You put more on than that, but I just showed you just in case. Now you just take some more, which is a little bit more than I anticipated coming out, but you know, that's cool. And you swirl, then you tap. As you can see, my redness is almost unnoticeable, but I have like naturally rosy cheeks. I have a natural glow, which sometimes on camera it looks like my cheeks are red, but like if you see me in real life, it's like all covered up and you can't even tell that I have redness. That redness is from sun damage and being outside at the pool every day of your life. I'm so tan. I'm at the pool every day, 7 days a week. And if you forget to wear sunscreen, you're in trouble. So now I'm just finishing it off, kind of dusting. I like dusting one. And now you're going to see what that concealer brush is for now. So I got hair in my mouth. Okay, so if you can see inside my powder thing, it has like some extra powdery substance left. Just kind of tap that off. And I kind of set my concealer with this. And as you can see, my pimples are almost unnoticeable. Now you're just going to take some more of that powder and you're going to apply them on your little friends up there. And the stupid camera like magnifies everything, but if you came up to me, you wouldn't. Like, if you came up to me and be like, hey, what's shaking? You would never know I have a pimple on my forehead, but on camera it just picks up every little bit of imperfection. This is not an HD foundation, so that is exactly why. Now you're taking your Bare Minerals All Over Warmth. And you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to take some and you're going to put it in the cap. Okay, so, and then you have some powder. Now you're taking your little itty bitty face brush and you're gonna swirl it, tap off any extra, and you're just gonna apply it. So you just do that till everything is out of your little lid. And this, I don't know how this foundation works on oily skin. My mom has oily skin and it didn't work on her, but it's supposed to work on everybody, and I don't know if she used the matte. I don't know if the matte was out when she used it, so it could work. I don't know, you guys. Now you're going to take your mineral veil. See, I don't think it would work for oily skin because I think it'd look very cakey, and for dry skin it doesn't look cakey. Okay, so you have the big face brush, not the little one, the big one. You're just gonna like kind of dry that off on your little washcloth you have sitting here, which you should have sitting here because you're working with minerals, and minerals kind of tend to go shabam, go everywhere, so we don't want that to happen. And you do not need a lot of this at all since it is so light. It could start looking a little white on your face. So that's probably still too much, but you know, swirl. And this you don't need to push hard to buff in, you just kind of kind of added a little bit extra, but you still kind of buff it in, but you don't push hard. You do it very lightly. And yeah. Also, if you wanted to add a little blush, I don't know your preference, but I'll show you. I'm just gonna add like a very, very light blush. I'm gonna get it out of my blush palette because I'm actually in love with this. This is like the best product ever. And I'm just gonna use this this one's really natural on me. It's like the perfect pinky color. I'm just taking my Avon blush brush. I know this was a setup. This only takes 3 brushes, but shh, don't tell on me. And you just kind of take that kind of lightly and kind of put this like a little farther away from your apples of your cheeks. And this is how you look flawless. And the whole kit, this whole this whole 7-piece kit was $68. The foundation alone is $27. I don't know how much they are, but they, I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to get an educated guess. But yeah, so you get my point. You get a lot for the money. Excuse me. You get a lot for your money. You get 3 amazing quality brushes. These are like some of the best quality brushes I have. I mean, I have MAC brushes. I have all kinds of brushes, and these are really good brushes. You get this amazing primer. This primer is awesome. I love it. It's like one of the silicone based primers. It's really lightweight, and it just looks very natural. And then you have your 3 necessities and a foundation. If you went to MAC and got you a foundation, a bronzer, and a setting powder, it'd be like $150. Okay, no, maybe just 100, but it'd be pretty expensive. So always keep. And it comes with a DVD. Pretty snazzy, huh? You fancy, huh? So I just wanted to get my point across that it's an amazing product. They're amazing products. I even had a sample way back when of this foundation too. I got a little bouquet brush to go with it, girls. It was amazing. I love this little bouquet. It's perfect for contouring now. Fits right up in your cheekbones. And also, if it feels a little like cakey, take it on a brush. Just take a baby bouquet and just kind of butter it out. This is a brush that you don't put any foundation on or anything. You just kind of use it to smooth out your face, and if it's a little darker, smooth out the harsh lines. Mine isn't dark. I was just kind of showing you the motion. So yeah, and after all that, I take my lip balm, which is just my EOS lip balm, and Sweet Mint. And then I'm just going to kind of show you like my whole routine after this. I would do my eyes, and then I would take my flat iron, which I use an Ultra Chi flat iron. I get questions about that. I use an Ultra Chi flat iron because my hair's really, as you can tell, it's not straight. It's kind of curly and crazy and wild. So yeah. See? Barely noticeable, those pimples up there. I'm just gonna go and do my makeup now. I'll probably film a back to school makeup tutorial. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I shall talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.